Hi, I'm Matt and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about the 3 things that you need to do, you must do, in order to stand out in your real estate agency businesses, so you stand out from your competition. So for some of you who don't know me, my name's Matt Giggs and I've been an estate agent for 28 years. I started as a junior, a trainee, a T-boy, an all-round runaround, and I ended up going from that position to running my own estate agency group, coaching and training thousands of agents across the country on how to be a real estate agent. And if you're an estate agent or you're a business owner and you're looking to scale your career, scale your business, but without sleaze, then keep on watching. Or you're just someone who's taken a bit of an interest in the property industry and you're thinking, I want to know more about this career and what's going on in the UK right now in terms of estate agency. But just don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notifications bell so you can stay up to date with all of my videos. So, what are the 3 things to stand out from your real estate agency competition that you need to be doing right now in your business? Number 1, it has to start with your mindset. It is absolutely everything. It's the thing that's kept me going at the moments when I've wanted to quit. And I'm telling you, over the years ahead for you guys, you're going to have dark moments. You're going to have moments where you think, am I doing the right thing? But that's when you dig deep. That's when you really understand what you're in this to achieve, what you're in this for. Why is this the career for you? And your mindset is about developing the resilience, developing your ability, your confidence, your skills. They're the things that are going to help you to improve day by day, week by week, year by year. And I promise you right now that this will never be something that you ever conquer. I have days when I think, crikey, by now I thought I would be, no. That's just another moment where I'm going into a place of learning and growing. It's that place where you get that resistance when you think, am I in this at the right time? Is this the right thing? Is it going in the right direction? But it's your mindset that takes you to the right place. So what do you need to do to develop that mindset? You need to listen. You need to spread the right stuff into your mind. You need to protect what's going on in there and invest wisely. People go and train really hard at the gym, but they don't really train really hard in their mind. Think about it. It's the most powerful muscle that you can develop. You've got to understand the challenges that you're going to get, the things that you're going to be faced with, the situations, the conversations, the difficulties, the fall-throughs. There's loads of things, right? But don't be put off by that. Really embrace it. Really understand that's part of who I need to be, rather than run away from the challenge. Be outside your comfort zone. Your mindset will grow with your skill set if you're outside your comfort zone. So that's the bit I want you to understand. That's number 1. It's all about what do you do to invest in your mind from the moment you wake up to when you're at the office, to when you're in the appointments, to how do I approach this situation. You know, I'm just about to go out and meet someone and probably discuss the fact that their house is probably worth somewhere in the region of £100,000 less than what they want. Now, what do? Sit here and whinge and moan about it? No, I'm going to go out there with the questions. I'm going to go out there with the information and the education to help that client to see that their needs aren't going to get met if they just carry on doing what they're doing right now. They have to come on the journey. They have to understand what they need to do. And it's my job before all of that to get clear as to why I'm doing this and how I'm going to do it. So mindset's everything. Have the right mindset to be a real estate agent. Real being you. Be you, okay? Don't move outside your authentic self. That's part of the mindset that you need to develop. Don't try and be an estate agent. Be personable. Be you. Imagine yourself in their situation. What advice would you need, right? So your mindset is your power weapon. Work on it wisely. So number 2 is personal brand. And you hear this an awful lot. And there's some absolute wonderful, inspiring people. If you go and find them on LinkedIn, you'll see them everywhere talking about personal brand and how they can help you to do that. But the most important thing is you've got to know who you are. What are your values? What are the things that you're really passionate about? What's important to you? I'm telling you, 11 years ago, I hadn't even touched social media, right? So when I started Gigs & Co, it was my first step into social media. What I didn't know back then was what I was doing was building my personal brand. I'd never really heard it being called that back then. That was like, what? What's personal brand? When 5-6 years later, people were talking about personal brand. It's like, I don't know what that is. But what I was actually doing is I was talking about the things that I believed in, talking about my team, talking about our clients, talking about how we do things, talking about the market. I was informing people on a regular basis about things that they felt were important and relevant, but it connected itself back to who I am as a person. Your personal brand is unique. It's yours. You own it. So if you don't do what's important to you, if you don't talk about the things that are authentic to you, the things that you're passionate about, the things that you believe in, you're losing your personal connection to your personal brand, because people will not connect with you. They won't want to follow you if they feel that they're listening to someone that doesn't actually believe in what they're talking about. You know, imagine if I was sat here right now and I'm doing a video to you about something and you could just feel that there's no connection to it, but you don't. You know what I'm talking to you about is what I've experienced, what I've grown and learned from, which is why I'm sharing this right now. People buy people in this industry, and I know some people challenge that statement, but they really do. If they know you, if they like you, if they trust you, it's going to bring you a step closer to being their agent. Don't forget that along building your personal brand. So number 3 is motivation. And is that same as mindset? Kind of, but I think mindset's like the training sessions. It's in the session. It's when you're learning. You're listening to stuff, but you're implementing stuff that you've learned. Motivation is all about doing. It's all about knowing why I'm doing what I'm doing, really connecting with that. Because if you're going to come into this industry, or you are in this industry, I think it's a vocation. It's not to be played at. It's not just a job. You're dealing with people's livelihoods. You're making decisions with people every single day that's going to affect their future and their outcome. So you've got to have the motivation, because you're not going to have the difficult conversations that we need to be having right now in the current climate. You know, we're in 2023 when I'm filming this. What's going on in the market, I hear you cry? That's what I get asked all the time. Now imagine if I just sat there waiting for roast duck to fly in mouth, like we had 2-3 years ago as estate agents. The market was booming, but it's not always going to be booming, guys. And actually that's not really the market that you want to operate in. You want to market yourselves and operate in a market that's going to really tick your boxes. It's going to really help you to understand your why and get you connected to your passion. Because if you're out there and you're doing the things, making the calls, having the conversations that nobody else is having, you're going to start to set yourself apart from everybody else, because it's in the heart of conversation where you find the sale, right? Not on Rightmove. It's in the heart of conversation. And that's where you've got to have the motivation to understand why you're doing this in the first place. So if you're wanting to do this because you want to earn mega bucks, honestly, the bad days are just going to keep you down, right? Because you're going to not want to do the hard work. That's like someone who wants to lose a stone in 2 weeks, right? It just does not happen. Or if it does, you're not going to keep it off. Right? I want you to build a sustainable, motivated mindset. So come on this journey with me and I'll teach you exactly how to do that. So there, in conclusion, are my 3 keys to standing out in your real estate agency businesses and career today. So you are completely different to the competition. There are 3 things that aren't really easy, right? Okay. The first thing is your mindset. How many people are you up against that really work on their mindset? The second thing is personal brand. You got to put yourself out there to be seen, right? Again, something that's going to put a lot of people off. And then the third thing is your motivation. How many people are just existing in this industry versus executing in this industry? They're your 3 things. Take them, enjoy them. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. So all the links to my website and all the additional resources that you need are going to be in the descriptions box below. Make sure you keep an eye out for the community tab, because that's where you can request and access extra videos and resources which can help you on your journey in the UK estate agency industry today. And finally, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you next week.